Okay, here's how my circuit works. You have the LCD display that's wired up to these two analog pins. It's wired up to the power and ground from the breadboard. You have the three resistors that lead to a button. The buttons on the two sides keep track of the score for both teams. I'm making a scoreboard. This is team 1, this is team 2. You can pretty easily change the name of the teams. And then whenever the buttons are pushed, it triggers an LED to light up. It triggers the buzzer to make a noise for about half a second, and it changes the score on the scoreboard. Let's look at the code that makes all this work. Let's zoom in because there's a lot of code. So it starts with the forever loop. It configures the display, which the defaults that work, turns them on. It prints it, and then just if this pin is pressed, then increase the score. It's just for testing, so I'll probably delete that. And then it plays on the speaker for about half a second, even though it lags, so it's more like 5 seconds. This is the clear button, so that if it's set too high, it sets both scores to 0, and then it prints the scores back onto it. And if the right button is pressed, it changes the right score by 1. Then, if the score is equal to 4 points, or whatever value you want it to be, then it prints, oh hey, this team won, and then it sets the points back to 0. And if it's right, it sets team 2 wins, and it sets points back to 0. That's the code. Now let's see this in action. Just get it to set up. Okay, so say they score a point, and it plays the buzzer, but not very loudly. And let's say this team scored. You have to hold it down because it lags. And it plays for about half a second. Let's say they scored again. Oh. You have to hold until it works because time is slowed down. And then say team 1 started to make a comeback. They score, let's say, 2 points in a row. It's only been 4 seconds. Then let's say team 2, they get good play, they get a point. Tiebreaker, eeny meeny, team 2, they score a point. Team 2 wins, displays the score. That's just how it works. Yeah, I think that's everything. Thanks for watching. I don't know. Yeah.